grade 8. Before we begin our lesson today, let us first put ourselves in the presence of the Lord. May I request everyone to please stand for our opening prayer. Miss Karate, can you lead the prayer?
Okay, let's close our eyes. Amen. Thank you. You may now take your seats. How are you today, grade 8?
That's wonderful to hear. I hope everyone is excited and ready to learn something new today.
Before we proceed, let us check the attendance first. So, is there anyone absent today?
Thank you. I'm glad that most of you are present today. Remember that every lesson is important, so regular attendance helps you to learn better.
Before we start our lesson, let us first review our classroom rules. On the screen, you will see the word learn. Everybody, kindly read it with us. Learn. L, listen attentively.
E for engage positively.
A, arrive prepared.
R for respect all.
And N, never disrupt learn. Okay, very good. So now, since you have already read our classroom rules, when I say learn, you say ready. Learn.
Excellent. So now that everyone is ready, let us begin our lesson today.
Before we proceed to our new lesson, let us first recall what we discussed during our previous meeting. Our activity is called thumbs up, thumbs down.
We will read a statement. If you think the statement is true, shows thumbs up. And if you think the statement is false, shows thumbs down. Remember, no shouting of answer. Simply raise your thumb. Is that clear, class?
Okay, so we have here statement number 1. Please read it with me. Style refers to the unique way an author expresses ideas, thoughts, and emotions in a literary text. So, is it thumbs up or thumbs down? Very good. Style is the writer's unique way of expressing ideas, so it's a thumbs up.
For the statement 2, literary devices such as imagery, simile, and metaphor help make a poem more meaningful and engaging. Is that thumbs up or thumbs down? Excellent. So these devices make literary text more vivid and interesting.
And for the statement number 3, all poems have exactly the same style because they follow the same structure. Is it thumbs up or thumbs down? Yes, very good. It's thumbs down because different authors have different writing styles depending on their purpose and message.
And for the statement 4, the word and techniques used by a writer can influence how readers understand and feel about the poem. Is that thumbs up or thumbs down? Very good. It is thumbs up. Writers carefully choose words to create meaning and emotions.
And for the last statement, please read it with me. Repetition can be used by writers to emphasize important ideas or messages in a literary text. Is it the thumbs up or thumbs down? Very good. It is the thumbs up. Excellent work, everyone. Your answers show that you still remember our previous lesson. Now, I will show you 4 pictures related to our lesson. Observe them carefully, look at the people, the emotions, and the situation shown. After observing, think of one word that best connects all the pictures.
So using Mentimeter, type only one word. Okay? One word only. Do not copy your classmates and choose the word that best represents what you feel. So you have 1 minute to do that. Now, let us look at our word cloud. So what word appeared the most?
Very good. Love.
Now, why do you think many students choose that word? Very good, because that picture showed the people caring for each other. So they show relationship and also affection.
What other words appeared repeatedly? Very good. You have the words hope, sacrifice, and separation.
Okay, what do these repeated words tell us about the pictures?
Yes, they show important feelings. How about the others? Yes, they show experiences people go through. And yes, very good. They reveal the message of the pictures. Excellent. When ideas, feelings, images, or symbols appear repeatedly in literature, they become important clues to the author's message. Today, we will learn about patterns and motives.
Now, before we proceed to our lesson today, let us read our learning objectives. Identify the patterns and motives present a soldier's farewell to his wife by Sue.
Next, analyze how the identified patterns and motives express individual or communal values in the poem using textual evidence.
And last, and demonstrate appreciation for the cultural values, traditions, and human experiences reflected in Afro-Asian literature through active participation in class discussion and reflected activities.
Now, let's have another activity called Find and Highlight. So in this activity, you will become literary detectives. Your task is to search for recurring ideas in the poem. I will divide you into 4 permanent groups, and each group will receive a copy of the poem, a worksheet, and a multi-colored pens.
All you have to do is to read the poem carefully from beginning to end. Discuss the meaning of each stanza with your group. And when you find a line showing love, underline it and color red. And when you find a line showing separation, underline it and color blue. And when you find a line showing hope, underline it and color green. And when you find a line showing sacrifice, underline it and color yellow. So after highlighting, write the exact line and identify the recurring idea in the table provided. So everyone must participate. Do not allow only one member to do all work. So you will have 7 minutes to do that.
Okay, so do you have any questions? Is the directions clear, class? Okay, very good. Since there's none, please proceed to your group and do the task. And while doing it, just have these questions in mind. What made you identify that line as love? Or what words help you? Or what evidence can support your answer? So through these questions, you will be able to identify those recurring ideas in the poem.
Now let's proceed to our new activity. Lucky pick, why is it repeated? Now let's analyze our findings. So I have here a container with your group names. I will randomly select a group. Okay, group 2, what recurring idea did you identify? Very good, motive of separation.
Okay, how about this question? What line helped you identify it? How about the group 3? Please answer that. Okay, the grief of parting must be bravely met.
Now, why do you think poet repeatedly mentioned separation?
Yes, group 1?
Very good, because the soldier has to live, and it is important experience and the poem, and it also shows the pain of being apart.
Well, how about this? What value can you see in the poem? Yes, we have courage, loyalty, and sacrifice. Very good, group 4.
Now, why do Filipino families experience this today?
Yes, group 2?
Very good, because OFWs leave their families, and also soldier also leave their loved ones.
Yes, you can relate that to the poem. Very good. So, literature reflects real life experiences. Okay, very good, class. You have done the activity. Now, let's have another activity called pattern or motive. So, in this activity, you will distinguish pattern from motive. So, we have here sentence number 1. Please read it together. My dear wife, you and I have been as one. So what do you think is it? Is it a pattern or motive? Yes, very good. It is motive. Why is it? Yes, please stand up. Yes, because love is repeated, correct? So a motive is a recurring idea and love repeatedly appears throughout the poem.
Now, let's proceed to sentence 2. The grief of parting must be bravely met. So, is that pattern or motive? Very good. It is motive.
So, excellent for that. So we have here sentence number 3. Love, separation, and hope. So what do you think is this? A pattern or a motive? Yes, please stand. Very good. It is a pattern. Why is it a pattern? Another hand. Very good, because it is a sequence of events. Now, class, remember this, that a pattern is a repeated sequence of actions, situations, or events. And a motive is a recurring idea, image, word, phrase, or symbol. So, what are the motives found in a poem? Yes, very good. We have love, hope, separation, and sacrifice. So excellent for that, class.
Now, let's proceed to another activity called Complete the Value Ladder. Now, it's your turn to apply what you have learned today. Stay with your group and each group will receive a different graphic organizer. All you have to do is read your assigned quotation carefully and discuss the quotation with your group members.
After discussing the quotation with your group members, I want you to identify the motive shown in the quotation. Determine the value expressed by the motive and identify the message of the poem revealed by the quotation. After identifying, write your answers neatly and clearly and choose one representative to represent your group's work.
Now, everyone must contribute. The presentation should reflect group effort and you will have 5 minutes for preparation.
Okay, you have to use evidence from the text, explain why you chose that motive, and support your answers with specific lines from the poem. So, are the instructions clear, class? Okay, very good.
Time is up. Let us hear from each group.
Okay, let's have our group presentation. We have the presentation order. So for the group 1, present your concept map. The group 2 will present their T-chart, and the group 3 will present their flow chart, and lastly, the group 4 will present their value ladder.
Very good. Excellent explanation.
And good use of textual evidence. So, can you further explain that value? And what line supports your answer? Okay, very good groups. Okay, for our last activity, we have here the activity called Complete the Sentence. So, let us check what you have learned. So, I will call students randomly. So, Mr. Mallorca, a pattern is a repeated, very good sequence of events.
Now let's proceed to number 2. A motive is a recurring. Okay, Mr. Balmadres? Very good. A motive is a recurring idea.
Miss Hello, one motive found in the poem is, very good, it is love.
Now, the motives reveal values such as blank. Miss Querante. Very good. Hope, loyalty, courage, and sacrifice.
Miss Samantha, patterns and motives helps readers understand the, very good, the message of the text.
Excellent, everyone. So those answers show that you clearly understand the difference between patterns and motive.
Now that you have already answered those questions about completing the sentence. For the assessment, I want you to get one whole sheet of paper and write your name, your grade level, and the day today. I want you to read the directions and questions carefully and choose the letter of the correct answer. Please do not look at your classmates' papers, and you have 7 minutes to do the task.
Okay, for your assignment, choose one emoji that best represents a motif from the poem. Now let us read the direction together. Draw one emoji in your notebook and identify the motif it represents and write 2-3 sentences explaining the value shown by the motif. Be prepared to share your work in our next class.
So an example for this, we have love. You will have the emoji heart. So the heart emoji represents the motive of love. It shows the soldier's loyalty and affection toward his wife throughout the poem.
Okay, before we end, what important lesson did you learn from today's discussion?
Yes, very good, that patterns and motives help reveal the message of a poem.
And love and sacrifice are important values, and also literature reflects real experiences.
So excellent class today. We learned that patterns and motives are not simply repeated elements in literature. They help readers understand important values and messages. So through the poem that we have read, A Soldier's Farewell to His Wife, we discovered the importance of love, loyalty, courage, sacrifice, and hope, values that continue to guide people and families even today.
Before we end our class, let's go back to our learning objectives. Class, did you think that we have attained these learning objectives? Yes, very good.
Thank you so much for your active participation and have a great day, everyone.
Okay, so let's end our class and goodbye everyone.